My name is Victor Digomao here. We are still looking at algebraic fractions. Algebraic fractions. We have done the introductory aspect of it in the last class, and right now we are going into some problems that that has to do with algebraic fractions. And you are going to watch me solve these problems, and I'm trusting God it is going to be of help to you. Okay. Now we are given this problem, this divided by this, the whole of this divided by this, and then we also look at this one also in its nature. So you are going to watch me how I'm going to handle each one of them. There may be need. These are the things that you look out for in solving algebraic fractions. One of them is that there may be need for there to be factorization. There may be need for you to now maybe divide or cancel out some values and thereabout. So there's not much problem there. There may also be need for you to find the LCM of the denominator. So these are small things that one may possibly need to do. So quickly as we go, solution. Okay. Now we have this first one, u squared plus 3u minus 10 all over 3u squared plus 12u. Okay. I'm thinking whether to bring in the other one or to work on this first, but let me just put it there. U squared minus 25 all over u squared minus u minus 20. Okay, there are some things that needed to be factorized here. Maybe I will handle them and then return back again. The first is this u squared plus 3u minus 10. We factorize this. First of all, we'll check whether it is factorizable in the first place. Okay. Now, I will explain it, even though I'm not teaching factorization right now. But in factorization, we use this first term to multiply this first term, and you are going to have that is the product of this and this. So you will have u factorizing this. We have u squared times minus 10, and we're going to have minus 10u squared. Now you focus on this and see whether you can get two factors of this that can add up to this 3u. Okay, two factors of this 10 that can give you what? This 3u. Do we have any two factors of 10 that can give us 3? Yeah, it's within the axis of 2 and 5. Okay, within the axis of 2 and 5. So how can you bring in 2 and 5 and it will give you 3? That's what another thing you check as a sum. Okay, so I will put it in. It's just by try and error. Just by try and error. So you can, let me show you something. This is learning. We are learning. Let me show you something. You can check it like this. In case, because I may not be there with you, check it like this. First of all, you have known that the two factors are 2 and 5. Oh yeah, test plus 2 plus 5. It will give you plus 7. So that one is out. Check minus 2 plus 5. It will give you plus 3. So fast is there. You also check in case. You check plus 2 minus 5. That is minus 3. So it's out. But it can work somewhere. Check minus 2 minus 5. That will give you minus 7. It is also out. But had it been that this is u squared minus 7u minus 10, you realize that you are going to pick this. So that's how you check it. So please take note of this. All right, so I'm going to use this to replace this. So I am going to have finally u squared minus 2u plus 5u. That will make 3u. Then minus 10. I'm factorizing it now. Then I'll group them within this, okay, within this and this, and within this and this. What is the HCF of u squared minus 2u? Of course, you can see that the HCF is u. Highest common factor between this is u. Then you have here u in brackets u minus 2. Okay. All right. What's the HCF between 5u and minus 10? You can see that it is also plus 5. That's the HCF. Okay. So, and inside the bracket, you also have u, because 5 times this will give you this, and 5 times minus 2 will give you minus 10. So the factorization is complete. So we now have u plus 5 in bracket u minus 2. That's it. We'll keep it for this numerator. We'll keep it. Okay. Let me also show you something on this part. I'll bring all of them together. Let's also factor. Which one are we going to factorize again? Look at this one. 3u squared plus 12u plus 12u. We can break it down into the HCF here is 3u, and then we have u here plus 4. This is the factorized expression of that. Yeah, you can keep that one too. Okay, and then come back to this. You also know that u squared minus 25 can be written as difference of two squares. That is u squared minus 5 squared. And this expression is the same thing as u plus 5 in bracket u minus 5. That's difference of two squares. Later when we'll be treating factorization of quadratic equations, I'm still going to explain that further. Okay, that's difference of two squares. If you expand this and this, you get back here. You can check that out. What again do we have? What we have here again is we look at this. We look at this. We look at u squared minus u minus 20. You remember the procedure I used here in checking out for two factors, because if you multiply this and this now, it will give you minus 20u squared. So we now check which two factors of 20 can give us 1. Two factors of 20 that can give us 1. I'm already seeing 5 and 4, because 5 times 4 is 20. And how can I make 5 and 4 to become minus 1? This is minus 1u minus 1. So you simply make the 5 to have minus sign and the 4 to have positive sign. So that when you now have minus 5 plus 4, that will give you minus 1. As simple as that. Okay, so I can use it and replace, then this will be now become minus 5u plus 4u, and that will give me minus u. Okay, so I'll use it and put it here. So u squared minus 5u plus 4u minus 20. Okay, and then here the HCF is u in bracket u minus 5, and here the HCF is 4, and then have u minus 5 as well. So the factorized expression of that is u plus 4 in bracket u minus 5. Okay, I'm doing all these things here because I'm going to lift them and put them over here now and then solve the problem. So from these expressions we have got, we can now make our replacement. This is for this. So up there we will have u plus 5. We have u plus 5 in bracket u minus 2, okay, all over, that is for this. Then all over, we have up there 3 3u bracket u plus 4. Then we have divided by, then this will be difference of two squares. We have here u plus 5 in bracket u minus what did I do there? Yeah, in bracket u minus 5. Okay, you add, then you subtract 2. Okay, then all over this factorized expression gave us u plus 4 into u minus 5. So I have been able to do the factorization that is needed in this expression. Then the next is for me to simplify by handling this division here. So I will have u plus 5 into u minus 2 all over 3u in bracket u plus 4, okay, then times, okay, u plus 4 into u minus 5, then all over down u plus 5 into u minus 5. So let's check what we can take away here and here. Take away is a product now, and here. Any other thing? Yeah, take away here and here. And what is left? The left over is u minus 2 all over 3u. And there's nothing that can still reduce them. So this is our answer, the result we obtained from simplifying this first part. I am sure that the explanation is very, very well understood. Okay, I'm sure it's very, very okay. I'm sure there's nothing difficult for you to understand here in my simplification. Okay, quickly, let me take the next example there. The next example. I'm sure you've taken note of these things. So I'm going to clean them right now so that I can be able to solve this. Okay, please take note, take note, take note. You can watch the video over and over again so that you can be able to pick certain points. I wasn't too fast in my explanations. It was well detailed so that the target can be achieved. The target can be achieved. Okay. Sorry for taking your time. So the next one we are looking at is this expression. So they gave us this equal to this, and then let me see whether it can contain inside this list. So I can choose to simplify this first and then bring it over because this is equals to. So let me write the right hand side, say from the right hand side, I have 3 over 2d minus 1, then minus 4 over 15. By LCM, the LCM here is 15 bracket 2d minus 1. So when you have a matter like this, okay, you use the product of both as the LCM. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so that this divide this, 15 will remain. This divide this, 15 will remain. And 15 times 3 is 45. Minus 15 divide this, then this will remain. Then times 4, you have 4 in bracket 2d minus 1. Okay, you can now simplify that numerator and check what you can obtain from there. So we have 45 minus 8d plus 4 all over 15 bracket 2d minus 1. So this and this will now give us 49. That will become 49 minus 8d all over 15 bracket 2d minus 1. Okay, so we can work with that. Bring it over here. We now have 2 all over d plus 3. Then equated to that result, 49 minus 8d all over what? 15 bracket 2d minus 1. So what we do now is we cross multiply. Cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we will have 2 into this. We have 2 bracket. Let me write it 2 bracket 15 in bracket. Let's say this is the bigger bracket. Okay. Then the smaller bracket inside 2d minus 1. Okay. Then equals to d plus 3. Then in bracket 49 minus 8d. Okay, so this is obviously a bracket. So this is 30. Okay, multiplying 2d minus 1. Okay, and let me expand this side because we collect the like terms, and if it is resulting to a quadratic equation, we also simplify that. D times this will give us 49d. D times 8 minus 8d squared, 8 minus 8d will give us minus 8d squared minus 8d squared. And then we go by 3. 3 times 49. 3 times 49. 3 times 49 is equals to 147. 3 times 49, we now have plus 147. And then 3 times 18. 3 times 8, rather. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay? So this is minus 24d. Minus 24d. So I can open this bracket and bring these ones together. So it's already resulting to a quadratic equation. Anyway, this is 60d minus 30. Okay? Then equals to, this is 49d minus 8d squared, then plus 147, then minus 24d. So we collect the like terms. We collect the like terms. We collect the like terms and see what we can be able to obtain. I'm sure you are following whatever we are doing. Okay, maybe I will clean this letter and then tidy up the work. So right here, as we can see, if I bring this is 60d. Let me bring all the, in fact, everything over here, so that this side will be 0. So I will have, first of all, 8d squared. 8d squared first, coming over here. Then followed by plus 60d. and then all the d's follow. Then this will become minus 49d. What d again? This is minus 24d, so it will become plus 24d. Any other d? No. Minus 30, then minus 147. We have minus 30 minus 147 equals to 0. So this is 8d squared. Okay. 60 minus 49 plus 24. So 60 plus 24 will give us 84 minus 49. 84 minus 49 minus 49, that gave us 35. So this will become plus 35d. Then we have 30 and minus 30 minus 140, that's minus 177. Minus 177 equals to 0. Wow. So we have this quadratic equation now to simplify and find a value for d. These are algebraic fractions resulting to equations. Algebraic fractions resulting to equations. And then, how are we going to solve this now? Are we going to check whether it is factorizable? The values, the numbers are too large. The numbers are too large. So the appropriate procedure I'm going to use now to solve it is use of quadratic formula. That's the simplest way to get out of it. I'll use the quadratic formula because trying to factorize this now, multiplying 8 and 177 and looking for two factors of that, it will be not that it is not possible, but I don't want us to sweat. I don't want us to sweat while trying to do that. Whereas there is a possible way out. I'm sure you have taken note of this. I'm sure you have taken note of this. Let me just leave it for a minute for you to look at it again. Capture it, then I'll clean it because I need to solve this here. Okay? Or maybe let me continue over here. So, using the quadratic formula, which is, now we are talking about, let this be x. So we have x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, that's the quadratic formula. Okay, we are going to deploy that. So say where a here is this. Okay, a is 8, b is 35, and c is minus 177. So we can substitute all of them inside here and solve. Okay, let me tidy this over here. Most important thing is for you to capture what I'm doing here. It's not an entertainment. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We make the substitution. Minus b will be minus 35 minus 35 plus or minus. Please, if this 35 is minus 35, remember this minus is the one in the expression. So it will be minus into minus 35. Take note. Take note of that, okay? So we have b squared, that is 35 squared, minus 4 times a is 8, then times minus 177. Okay, all over 2 times 8. All right, we'll bring out these values. We have minus 35 plus or minus 35 squared is what? 35 squared is equals to 1225. Square root of 1225 minus times minus will give us plus 4 times 8, 32. 32 times 177. 32 times 177 equal to 5664. 5664 all over 16. So I'm adding this to this. 5664 plus 1225. 1225 equals to 6889. You can see the figures are very large. Minus 35 plus or minus square root of 6889. 6889 all over 16, comma. So this is the x values. Okay, so square root of this figure now is what? Square root of is 83. So we have that x will be equals to minus 35 plus or minus 83 over 16. So we are going to have x to be equals to either minus 35 plus 83 over 16, or x will be equals to minus 35 minus 83 over 16. So what do we have here? This and this. 83 minus 35 minus 35 will give us 48. So we have x equals to 48 over 16, or x equals to, this is minus 35 minus 83, so it's double subtraction. So I'm adding 35 plus 83. 35 plus 83. That's 118 over 16. So 48. Let me check this one first. This is minus, so negative. Divided by 16. 7.4. So here, x is equals to 7.4. That's, sorry, not just that. Minus 7.4. X is equals to minus 7.4. And, or, over here, x is equals to 48 divided by 16. 48 divided by 16, 3. So you can see what we were able to obtain from all the work we have been able to do. So this is what we're able to achieve out of it. I am trusting God that this simplification we did here will be able to help you to understand other examples you are going to face, other problems you are going to face out there in simplification of algebraic fractions. Okay, thank you so much for being part of the class. I don't think there's anything I'm leaving out here. All right, please share this video to your friends out there. By so doing, you are promoting us, and also subscribe by just clicking on the subscription button there and on the notification button, and then like the video. As you do so, God will bless you. Thank you so much.